Okay, I want to talk about how we actually run the molding. At this point, I've got the cutter head on the spindle, and I have got my fences in line with each other. They're completely in line with each other. So if I have a straight edge, I can run back and forth without any sign that there's going to be a snipe. So that's very important. Then what I'm going to do, this is the lead cutter, and this is the most far in part of the cut. So I need to set that, the fence, to the cutter, just as we would in a joiner. I'm going to loosen this and move it back in here. Okay, so I've moved the fence back, and now it's just barely hitting it. It's just making the ruler bounce away from the fence a hair as I run it over. And make sure you're using the lead cutter when you're doing this. So I'm going to lock the fence down. And then take my infeed and bring it back just about a 32nd of an inch, just a hair. Because this is a full profile. We're going to be taking off the entire edge. I just want to zoom in and show you this a little bit better. Right there. So when I lay my ruler in there, it's just catching it a little bit. All right? Now I'm going to run a test piece here. And always before you start, make sure everything is tightened down. There's 6 adjustments on here that have to come into play. Now I'm going to read my grain because I want my grain going down, as is the case of the joiner. Okay, that ran very well. If I would have been getting a snipe on the end, this fence would have been too far back. If I would have been coming across and stopping because I was hitting the fence, this one would obviously be too far. You want to make sure you're getting a nice profile though without a flat spot going across. If you do have a flat spot, the bottom part of the cutter is not making contact. Once we have it set and are getting a good cut, we put our piece in there, put our guard on it, and in this case, we're going to have to shim it out a little bit because we don't want the cutter hitting the guard. And then clamp it down. This should not be so tight that you're fighting to get your piece through it, but it should be holding it down and then keeping your hand obviously away from the cutter head. That's how you set the fence. Once again, it's an offset fence because we're doing a full profile. The deepest part of the cutter is set flush with the outfeed fence. The infeed fence is set back probably a 32nd of an inch.